is deciding what caused so much damage in yesterday's storm.
4029 meteorologist Darby Bybee was there too. He's live now in Fort Smith and found out a couple of things could have caused the destruction.
Yeah, the National Weather Service haven't yet made a decision as to whether or not a tornado caused this mess, though clearly the damage is significant, even if it is confined to a relatively small area.
If it was straight-line winds, you would expect to see damage over a big area. At Chaffee Crossing, the worst of the damage really only covers a few hundred feet.
And you'd expect a more confined area of damage with tornadoes, and that's kind of what we've got here.
You know, you're right. It is a more confined path. And we know, looking at some of the radar data, and we've seen some posts on social media, we know there was some broad circulation within this zone.
Circulation, says Steve Piltz with the National Weather Service, that is at least partially indicative of a tornado-like event called a gustnado. Gustnados aren't as strong as tornadoes.
So even though this is very dramatic looking, the wind speeds probably, I think at least in the 75 to 85 mile an hour range would be a first guess.
Piltz says even a microburst is a possibility. That's when the winds are forced downward out of the storm and then outward when they reach the ground.
I saw this right here, and I thought this was pretty impressive. I mean, this is a piece of piping. I'd say this has got to be pretty close to 200 pounds. Clearly a pretty heavy object. Looks like it was probably carried at least 100, maybe 150 feet.
It looks like it came from the buildings over there and probably flew in with the part of the roof, just like an airplane wing lifts a heavy aircraft. Roofs often act the same way in very high windstorms.
Even though this is pretty bad out here, these buildings are not what we would consider sturdy structures, meaning anything from straight-line winds to a gustnado or even a weak tornado could have done this level of damage. Reporting live at Fort Chaffee, Darby Bybee, 4029 News.
And storm surveyors also looked at damage in Ozark today. They expect to make a decision about what destroyed the buildings at Chaffee Crossing.